welcome back everybody. We're gonna be starting this video, interestingly enough, in the kitchen, and the reason for that is a very good reason. There's pizza involved, and my hungry self already helped myself to a slice. I've been on a pizza kick lately. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers and influencers and stuff like that, like just talking about pizza, and it made me want to look for some really authentic pizza. And I've had a lot of people tell me about this spot before, and I've never really been there. But if you're in the Palm Beach area, specifically the Lake Worth area, like out west towards Jog, there's a spot there called Mama Leone's, and this is like one of their house specialties. It's the grandma's pizza. It's amazing. It's basically like fresh mozzarella or fresh marinara sauce. I don't even think it's marinara sauce. I think it's like their very own tomato sauce mix, because it's really light, almost like soupy, which is how they do the pizzas in Italy. And then you can see it's got concentrations of mozzarella, not too heavy with the cheese, so you get more of a tomato taste. And then it's got like chopped spinach on top with some basil and some sprinkled Parmesan cheese. It's freaking amazing. And the crust is like, see, it's got that char. If you ask a New Yorker about the char on the pizza, they'll tell you a good pizza has to have just the right amount of char on it. And this pizza right here is insane. I don't think I'm ever going anywhere else. I mean, I'll try other places, but I think I found my forever pizza spot. And it's a small Italian spot. If you're ever in the store, it kind of gives you like those New York vibes. It's really homey. It's not a big like eat-in restaurant or anything like that, like a lot of all these other places around Palm Beach. Like if you've ever been to Apicella's, which used to have a different name, I forgot the name of it, or a lot of these other restaurants, they're just like big dine-in restaurants. This place is more of like yeah, they got some tables there, but it's not really like a big dine-in spot. But yeah, definitely check them out. Mama Leone's right there on Lake Worth and Jog Road. You will not regret it. Yo, these people do not miss. This was just a regular pepperoni that I ordered. Let's check this out real quick. And I don't mean to be like a foodie. This is still a car channel for the most part, but I did say in my first video that I was gonna be including a lot of lifestyle stuff, and this is part of my lifestyle, trying out certain foods and stuff. And fortunately, none of my friends can be unfortunately none of my friends can be here with me, so just gonna have to figure this all out by myself. But man, look at that. It's got the char. Yo, that cheese looks so good. Let's do something. Oh my god, bro. This right here, dude. This is insane. This is some fire pizza. Oh. That was amazing. One of the best things I like about this pizza is this crust. This crust right here. I don't know if y'all can see that on camera, but that crust right there, that's fire crust. That's how you know your crust is cooked the way that it should be. The craziest thing I just realized about this pizza too, it's got actual tomato chunks in the sauce. I've never had any pizza down here that has had actual tomato chunks in the sauce. Maybe I just haven't been out and about like that, but I accidentally dropped some of it in the sink here. You can see there's like actual tomato chunks in there. Here's some fire pizza. Alright, well, welcome back after we had all that pizza. I kind of feel like just going to sleep now, but I really wanted to get this stuff done, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to work on the car.
All my friends going hard on the weekend. Bass up real loud, it's the season. Tune it out when I hear them names speaking. Over my head, I'm jumping off the deep end. Just another song that we can get high to. Backseat zoned out at the drive-thru. Need a spot, yeah, you know that I got you. I got you. If you need someone,
light. I made some mistakes, but I learned every time. Just look up to the sky, look up to the sky, we gon' be alright.
Summer short and I don't wanna waste it. I'm a star and I need my own spaceship. Blast off, I can see the haters waving. They be waving, I be raving. Maybe if I run, I could fix my problems. And if I don't, we could learn how to solve them. Got some bad friends and I'm better off without them. Always getting in the way.
I guess next time I decide to like actually paint this support, this car, like do the whole thing, if I ever keep the car that long and I actually feel like stripping it down completely and painting the undercarriage and all that, I'll either remove this and just make it like a tube front or something, or I'll clean this up and paint it the correct way, I guess. But for now, that gives us the space that we need so we can go ahead and actually center the intercooler. So I'm gonna get the intercooler now so we can mark the spots here where we're gonna drill and get that drilled down and lined up, and then I'm gonna leave the whole swapping the bolts thing out for tomorrow, like I said earlier. So once this gets done right here and I have these holes drilled out, we're gonna start tackling this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and take the valve cover off, and I'm gonna try to get the Healy coil for this and get that sorted out, because like I said, that's pretty much the biggest pain in my ass right now that I don't want to deal with. So once I get that out of the way, then we should be good. Then we can go ahead and throw the radiator hoses in the radiator, route the intercooler piping and the piping tomorrow, throw the Dizzy on, put some trans fluid in here, and then after that we can turn it on and take it for a drive. I shouldn't have to tune or change anything really, because nothing's really changed with the motor itself. It was just a matter of just taking the motor out and making everything in here look pretty. Now I gotta say, that red does look great, especially for only prepping my whole engine bay in only 15 minutes. Imagine if I would have took 30 instead of 15. It's a running joke. If you know, you know. All right, so it's a new day. We ended up calling it a night last night because it ended up getting dark and I was really tired, and it's just a bunch of other stuff going on, plus everything started closing down, so it's kind of hard to get all the stuff that we needed. I was able to run on my errands today and go get like all the bolts and all the other crazy stuff that I needed to get, like the aluminum bar that I need to mount the intercooler. And then so this is where I'm at with that right now. So I got it right here. I got it marked off where I'm gonna drill the holes. Then I'm gonna drill some holes there. What that's gonna do is it's gonna get it bolted up to my front support right here to these holes. And then once I have this drilled out here, I'm gonna mount it to the intercooler and line it up here so it's not too offset. So that way I can go ahead and drill a second set of holes to mount that to the actual intercooler. The reason I had to do that is because after I cut the support last night, I put the intercooler on here and I realized that if I put it flush, the tubing for the couplings is gonna be flush with this. So unless I cut this all the way out, which is a lot more work, it's just not gonna work that way. So I'm gonna make this bracket to drop it down a little more and try to get the couplings and stuff to clear here. Plus, if I was to put it flush against this, I would have to bring my piping up more, which would mean I would have to customize it all in here to bring it up more. So bringing the intercooler down some to kind of hang it in its original position is the easiest way to go about that. But let me get these holes drilled out, get everything lined up.
All my friends going hard on the weekend. Bass up real loud, it's the season. Tune it out when I hear them names speaking. Over my head, I'm jumping off the deep end. Just another song that we can get high to. Backseat zoned out at the drive-thru. Need a spot, yeah, you know that I got you. I got you. If you need someone, I'll be someone. I got you. Even if it's 3 a.m., you need something. I got you. I got you.
Even if my car don't start, I can bike. If we get lost in the dark, got a light. I made some mistakes, but I learned every time. Just look up to the sky, we gon' be alright.
Nice. Alright, so there we go. We got us a nice, solidly mounted intercooler. And because we cut out that right there, we should have enough clearance for our piping and everything. I don't know if I'm gonna pull this out or what. I guess we'll see if it messes with the coupling, but the thing is the clamp, actually no, the clamp's not gonna be there. It's just gonna be the rubber. We'll see if it messes with anything. If we have any problems, we'll change it. This also has some room to kind of flex back, so we might be able to come up with some type of bracket or something on the bottom here to help support it, because we got 3 more bolt holes on the bottom. But it's looking like it's gonna clear. My only fear is it's gonna be a little bit higher, but it shouldn't be too much higher to where we're gonna have to modify anything else. So that should pretty much, for the most part, take care of it right there.
Got you. Even if it's 3 a.m., you need something. I got you.
I got you.
And if my car don't